I will do that. He's got 2 attempts. I can
So Arik holds his trident out and starts swirling it around above his head. And you see storm clouds start to form above the giants. The wind whips up and starts kicking the sand around at your feet. You all feel electricity crackle in the air.
8, 9, 17.
Now, where did you aim that cloud?
I'm assuming
not
he's
to be
is 35.
35. I'm assuming he's aiming at both giants and not going to hit anybody in the party. Am I correct
Yeah,
with that? All right.
that is correct.
So let's not be too
I am
concerned about
lawful good.
the actual
He's
geometry.
not going to center
of
it here, right?
I couldn't.
35
I don't know
damage.
if Nick noticed, but I was adding the squares between here and here.
Now, so the storm clouds gather. This is an instant. Like it lasts for just the one round, or does it stick around and make a? Do I have to draw a radius out?
I believe it's instant. I just
Okay, cool. And you hear the loud thunderclaps as lightning just starts blasting into the ground.
Is this
Wait,
the
you
one
just
where
said
you
it's
can?
concentration.
I think this
Yeah.
is the one where you can repeat the attack every turn as his
10
action,
minutes.
as long as it's in the radius, right? This is the druid spell, effectively, but you get it because you're an awesome Tempest
Yeah, he's
priest.
a Tempest
Yeah.
priest. Okay.
Yeah.
On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning this way again, targeting the same point or using a different.
Okay. No, that's perfectly fine. And so this rainstorm suddenly kicks up in this cylinder around these giants. So I guess, and you said a 60-foot radius?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It's 12 squares in every direction.
So I'm
But
just gonna
that's just.
draw a big fucking circle because
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I think if I'm remembering it right, that's the area you can call lightning down, but every time you do it, it's just a 5-foot radius, right? Like that's just the effective area you can use it.
that's my reading. Yeah, and I'm assuming
Yeah.
he hit right here.
in. Yeah. Okay. So pretty much.
Well, I mean, the giants are standing 10 feet apart, though. Oh, you know, I already dealt the damage. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you dealt the damage, it's fine.
Tarin,
all right. Well, let's.
Thundaga!
go in there and get
Don't
lightning.
suck. Number 2.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
You mean
4,
Thunga?
5, 6, 7. Move in. Draw my sword, and yeah, let's do something different this time. I'm gonna do a Hunger of Hadar, and I'm gonna put it. This should not get me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I put it right here, it won't get me.
What's the radius?
It's 20-foot radius.
Okay. That's something like this, yes?
4 squares in each direction from that square. That's why I do it on grid intersections usually, because it makes it easy. Like, the squaring the circle problem is actually fairly hard, calculus-wise. So, what Hunger of Hadar does...
Did you
it's
say
another zone suck.
calculus-wise in my game?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
you have to leave. Tarin dies. And the boat falls to Eldove.
Tarin is pulled into the great beyondness of madness and nothing.
So they
Yes.
have to make a save against that immediately?
No, there's no save. It just sucks.
It just sucks.
Give me a second to find it.
We are now the free traders Flumph.
No, this is a cool spell. We've used this in our Saturday game before.
And this works exactly like it says in the book. You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, in a region infested with unknown horrors. A 28-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting the duration. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within it are blinded. Note, Tarin can see in magical darkness. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn there takes 2d6 cold. Any creature that ends its turn there must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 acid as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Sounds good to me.
And you guys give Eldove shit for being a Mary Sue.
Zook!
I see all this impressive magic going on.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, can't compete with that, but I can sure shoot an arrow.
You can. Actually, can you see in magical darkness?
Oh, they're in magical darkness
They're
now?
in. You can't see them. They're in an area of magical darkness. You have disadvantage firing into that.
That's fine.
That's fine.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still gonna take the shot. I have no other really anything else I can do.
Do it!
I know, right?
Stop
They're
talking
huge,
about it
they're
and do
giants.
it. They're. You got hit AC 13.
You're literally trying to hit the broadside of a barn.
Well, I just missed. Wait, is that a 9 or a 6?
That's the 9.
That is a 9.
That's
okay.
9. So roll your second.
2 9s.
That is also a 9.
You fire the arrow into this orb of darkness, and you don't hear either of the giants cry out.
Wait, what was the DC? What was the DC?
AC is 13.
Yeah, I hit 13.
Oh, I thought you said just missed. Did you hit or did you miss?
I said I got it.
He thought it was a 6 at first.
Yeah, that's why I said I missed.
You
No,
see
I have
the underline is underneath the 9. So okay, yeah, go
I know,
ahead.
I had to zoom in. Yeah.
They're in the darkness between the stars, so it's kind of a Schrodinger's cat situation.
And that'll hit for 6 damage.
Call even or odd, McClain.
Even?
Okay. And I'm sorry, 6 damage?
Yeah, and I was shooting at the injured one, if it matters.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the other half of my turn to... I don't understand how this lightning thing works, so I'm actually going to get to kind of the edge of this, because I'm still going to
This huge area here, black clouds have formed overhead. Light rain is starting to fall, and you see wind kicking up in the area. And the whole area is crackling with electricity.
Yeah, and Zook does
And I
not.
look badass.
Zook does not want to get into that, so Zook has just kind of come to the edge of it.
Orphan kind of murmurs to him as he jaws up.
Alright, how much damage do they take starting their turn? Cold 2d6 cold?
2d6, I'll roll it.
It's actually going to stand behind Orphan. That's where Zook ends up. Beat shield.
5 cold damage.
5 cold damage?
Yep.
You guys are crazy. I like
Tarin.
when I see in the boat.
2 very angry and very cold hill giants come barreling out of your orb of darkness.
Jesus.
Both of them have great clubs, and they are very mad.
Hey,
Actually,
reaction.
hold on.
The reaction, they came running out.
They
They
did.
get arrowed from Khalil.
AC is 13. Thank you for reminding me, because I forgot that Cleo was there.
God, I dropped out of the fucking mumble. I don't know why this is happening.
Roll
you want
a
me
hit,
to roll
like
it for
13. Oh, he's
There
not
he goes.
in
Yeah,
tabletop.
he dropped out of the...
He'll be back.
Up real quick.
They always come back. And the one that has an arrow sticking out of it is this one. So, Zook, you managed to hit the uninjured
The one that I can't see.
You can see both of them.
Well, I mean the one that I can't see because I'm not back in tabletop.
Oh, but Zook hit the one that he was not aiming at.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
All right then. All right, arrow time.
Arrowed!
17.
Which one are you trying to hit?
The injured one.
The injured one. Do it.
Arrowed.
1 damage.
You don't get any bonuses to the damage?
I thought it was
You add
since it's
dex.
ranged.
Add your dex mod to
Dex.
that damage.
Oh, then 2 damage.
2 damage.
Ooh.
Better than 1. Yeah, you launch your arrow out as soon as you see him break the pain of this black orb. He roars out in pain as it grazes across his shoulder. Tarin, your AC is what?
19.
They both hit.
Oh
I'm
no.
going to make one of them re-roll with disadvantage.
How?
Entropic Ward.
Okay. He still hit.
Okay.
Neither of them crit though, so that's nice.
For once.
God, I gotta get the calculator out for this.
God.
Does 3d6 plus
Tarin!
sine of pi?
You take 40 damage.
And how many hits?
2.
Like, because I have to make 2 concentration checks.
Yes,
so.
you do. And the DC is going to be enormous because 40.
Yeah, it's gone.
One was 19 damage, one was 20 damage.
I'm at -1.
Oh.
You're
So you weren't going to make that concentration check.
wait, that was your entire hit point total?
I have 39 hit points.
Oh, no.
So everybody sees these giants come blasting out of this
Put my hit points back up.
this giant black orb. Zook, this one's got your arrow sticking at him. Isn't that exciting? This one here. And they just lay into Tarin with these great clubs. And Tarin looks shocked when he goes to parry the blow with his packed weapon. And this club just comes down and blasts right through the weapon and comes out on his head, crumples to the ground, and the other one comes right across him, and you hear the crack of his ribcage as it breaks open his torso. And that having done, they turn their attention to you guys.
We're gonna have to start calling Tarin Crumple Stilts.
So, Tarin, you're at 0 hit points. You're going to start making death saves next round.
Yep.
Eldove.
Eldove is not very happy. Can't shoot a fireball because it'll take out Tarin.
Yes, it will.
Oh.
Now, firebolt you could. A fireball you cannot.
Yeah.
You could fireball to get one of them in the radius without hitting him.
What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And I'm going to double it up so that it hits both of them.
So you're going to twin it?
I'm going to twin it.
Okay. I mean, Tarin looks bad right now. These guys bludgeoned him with these giant clubs.
There's nothing I can do about that.
No,
I'm not going over there.
If
Yeah,
only there was
wouldn't have
somebody
the
in the
speed to
party
move
that had
out.
heavy armor and healing magic. I mean,
If
someone, yeah.
only.
Who could that be?
yeah, go ahead and roll that Scorching Ray. Let's see if you can do anything about this.
What do I have to hit?
Their AC is 13.
Alright, so those are all going to hit.
Okay.
That's one of them. I'll roll for the other one
Yeah,
first.
please.
$13. I don't think a 4 is going to hit 13.
Does the 7?
No, I don't have 9. But 7 will.
7 will. Okay, so which one got hit
two
by?
on one, 3 on the other.
Which one got hit by all 3?
Let's just go with the standard we've been by. The closest one.
The injured one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage against him first. He got hit with 3 of them.
Yep. It's 2 per, right? Yeah, it is. Okay.
I don't know how your spells work. You're supposed to have that shit written down.
I do. That's what
Okay.
I just checked.
Cool.
Well, talking to yourself, Brick Road, it happens sometimes.
What kind of roll was that? That
Alright,
was
so
garbage.
that's 2, 14, 16, plus 10 is 26, plus 5 is 31 on 1.
Okay.
And
Zort?
that's 2, 4, 6, 10, 15 on the other.
15 on the other. And you throw all of these rays out, and the majority of them hit, and these blast into these ogres. The one that's already injured, you see scorch marks just covering his flesh, and the little barbaric furry underwear that he's wearing is smoldering. The other one, however, still looks very healthy. And Eldove, they saw who threw those scorching rays, just so you know.
Don't worry, man. I'm standing behind 2 NPCs.
Orphan,
Wow.
you should probably do something about this situation.
Yeah.
We're waiting
Okay.
for you to save the day
Be
here.
hasty.
Alright, so I'm gonna step in, but not too close.
Wait, real quick though, I just want to clarify. Tarin, you knew that was a bad idea before you did it, right?
I was hoping they wouldn't be fast enough to get through the difficult terrain. I should have been a bit farther back.
You were just at their speed, and they have reach, so...
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I mean, it was just, I've never, like, in character, he's never really had to judge that before, so it's completely reasonable. Next time, I will
Now-
probably actually drop tentacles and just let them get restrained, because that would have been much better.
Is this the first time Tarin's been to 0 HP?
Oh, no. He's the front
Okay.
line.
Alright, Orphan.
Alright,
What
so-
square are you standing on?
I'm standing about 15 feet away from him.
Okay.
So I'm standing about here.
So that's
This
5,
looks-
10, 15 would be here.
Is it 15 from each?
This is his square.
Uh-huh.
5, 10, 15.
Okay. So what about from this one?
5, 10, 15. You're about 15 feet away from both of them right here.
Okay, cool. So I'm standing right there, 15 feet away.
Cool. Just keep putting yourself on an intersection, not in a square.
Oh,
You're standing
oops, sorry.
there. Let's...
Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't think of that. I didn't think we were using grid rules, so I wasn't being like super exact. about
We're
it.
using loose grid rules, but I
Yeah,
do want to
okay.
know if they can hit you with their awesome clubs, because I intend to do that.
Oh, or did they ready actions?
No. I mean, they acted last turn, so they couldn't.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right, so I'm about 15 feet away.
Yeah.
So fire starts to come off the fist. She spends a key point. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so attack number 1 is going to be the double attacks.
Okay.
Let's see. Wait. That was not a good roll.
That wasn't a roll at all.
I know, that was a roll. That was like me placing the dice on the table. That was scarcely.
Oh, look, he just happened to roll. Which one are you attacking?
Oh, look at that.
The injured one.
The injured one, okay. And how do you intend to do that from 15 feet away?
So that was the fire coming off her fists. She's using Fangs of the Fire Snake to, like, the flame is coming 15 feet off of her punches.
Okay.
That's pretty epic.
Let's go ahead and roll the damage against this guy here.
Okay.
And remember to roll your first damage roll twice, because it was a critical.
Alright. Okay, let's call these the first damage. So that'll be 9 and 9.
Man, Lucas giving you the assist there.
Of fire damage.
That's 18. This one is just succumbs to his injuries. He's been burned alive. And, I mean, you throw these flaming fang fists out, and it's just too much for him. He just collapses backwards.
And then the other one, this is going to be... That'll be 5 fire damage for him.
Okay.
Okay.
And now what?
Now, the second attack happens. So, let's see. Oh, no, so that was 2 attacks. Oh, yeah, so this is my second action.
Yeah, you hit each of them once.
Yeah, so 2 more attacks on the other guy.
Now, is this your extra attack plus your bonus action?
No, because I'm hasted.
You're
so
hasted.
that was attack,
Yep.
and now this is the second attack.
And those are both misses.
Okay.
And are these, you're still fire fisting?
Yeah, 1 second here.
Or do those go away after the one attack?
Wait, let's see. No, they go away after the turn ends, not after the attack ends.
Yeah, fine. I mean, two's not going to hit, though, so...
Yeah, let's see. Check one thing here real quick. Okay, so then I'm going to spend 1 more key point to make do the flurry of blows. This is now my bonus action.
Can you do that from... Oh, you still got the fire. I got you. Okay, I see what you're doing.
I still got the fire.
It's kind of hard to keep track of all Orphan's actions, because she can make 36 attacks every round. I always try to keep the math straight in my head.
I promise you I'm not cheating this.
I know. You're the only person at this table that I trust, Nick. All of these other people are always trying to get shit over on me. You, I know, are always on the up and up.
I'm not trying to get shit over on you.
I'm trying to get shit over you all the time.
That's a 14 and a 24.
All the time.
Both of those hit.
Okay. So
I just claim ignorance all the time.
Brick, when I played a monk one time in Neverwinter Nights that had so many attacks that it just listed its number as attacks as NA.
Nice. That's 10 more?
Alright. That's, no, that's 18 more.
18 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so hopefully I didn't actually close into melee range there, because I'm about to bug out.
How much more movement do you have?
Like, all of it.
All of it? Okay.
My movement speed is 90 per round.
Oh yeah, that's enough. That's plenty. Khalil!
I bug out
Spring
back
attack
to the boat,
for everyone
basically.
is kind of awesome.
Yeah, because you were 15. If you'd been 10 feet away, that would have been an attack of opportunity. So Khalil.
Right. That's why I was careful to stay 15 feet away.
Nope, you got it.
That's
You're
my
fine.
reach.
You're absolutely fine.
When Orphan comes back to the boat, I say, Orphan, you didn't tell me you were a sorcerer?
Very impressed by fire.
1, 2, 3, 4. Switch the sword. Alright, here we go. That's it.
That's
I have
it?
to double my movement to go. To get up in there.
Arik.
Right. I'll go here, and I will cast healing word on Game and Watch over there.
Okay, that's not a concentration, right? You can use that and keep your call lightning. Okay.
Yeah, it's instantaneous.
And
It's a bonus action too, so he could also attack if he wanted.
Yeah. Look at that. All right. 1d4 plus spellcasting mod, so 4 bucks, no whammies. 2 plus mod, so 8.
So he gets 8 hit points back?
He gets 8 hit points back.
Tarin, congratulations, you're conscious.
What?
And what's your regular action, since that was a bonus?
I'm going to.
Or do you even have any movement left?
No, I don't have any movement left.
Okay. So what is your regular action?
One thing is you can only cast cantrips if you've already cast a spell.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yes, I found that. I thought that, well, if it weren't the case, Quicken Spell would be utterly broken.
Okay.
Well, I'm technically not casting the spell, though.
Yeah, that's an action, so you could totally call down lightning, because it's not casting, it's an action.
Yeah.
There is nowhere you can call lightning to hit this giant that will not also hit Tarin.
Damn it! That's what I was afraid of.
Not behind
He
the
is
giant?
right there in melee range.
Can I hold the action?
For what? What's the trigger?
Tarin runs away.
So if Tarin disengages, you're going to call lightning down on the giant?
Yeah.
That works.
Are you telling
Works for
Tarin
me.
this?
I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
Tarin!
Get away from the giant!
My plan was sword, 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 but...
That's a dumb plan! You have 8 hit points!
8 hit points!
Tarin, it's your turn.
Is he still
Keep
hasted?
reviving your ass?
Yes, I'm still hasted. That's why my
Tarin
plan
is a real captain.
Is it Tarin's turn? Don't worry, I got this.
Tarin,
If
it's
you
your
stay
turn.
there, I can sneak attack him.
So, no, I'm not staying here, but, so for my action, 3 attacks.
Now, if
I
you
have 3
take
colors of dice now.
if you take 3 attacks and try to move away, it gets opportunity.
I
on you.
am well aware of that,
Okay.
Rick.
So if your ass gets crumpled to the ground again, then this call lightning goes away.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay.
That one didn't
You
go
can't
anywhere.
roll all these dice at once. Okay. So how many of those attacks hit? Your AC 13?
I've got +8 to hit, so let's see.
2 of
here.
them did.
Okay, and then the damage obviously is on those dice, so it hits, and this is +5, so that's
Well, no, only
14.
2 of your attacks hit, because this is a 2.
yeah, that's why I have different colored dice. So they're both hits
Oh, I
are
see.
for 14.
I got
So
you.
I hit for a total of 24 damage.
Okay.
In my head, I've
Just
like...
for future reference, which color is your first attack?
The normal purple, then the dark purple, then the blue purple.
Okay. Now,
In my
Tarin,
head,
like,
I've like...
opens his eyes groggily and sees this giant above, swings his sword wildly above his head, and you get a couple of good gashes in its belly, and move away.
Bonus action, Misty Step.
Bonus action, Misty Step. Probably the best thing you could have done.
And then I still have 60 feet of movement.
Wait, you still have haste after being El Kabonged?
Yes.
As long as Eldove isn't Elkabonged, I'm good.
Eldove is still concentrating on the spell. Arik, you get to call lightning now. That was your trigger.
Sweet. Alright, so... 3d5.
That's my other spell.
D10.
Come on!
I don't know how I feel about haste enabling your reckless behavior.
That was
I'm
pretty
talking about that
reckless.
sounds.
I'm pretty sure I feel pretty good about it.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you love it.
Who the hell
only
is
thing Haste
murdering
does
our
was give me
characters
the
with
extra-
dice?
Me.
We're rolling damage for lightning. Chill out.
The only thing haste does is give me the extra swing, because I could just make 2 attacks and done the same thing.
25 damage.
25 damage. Nice. Wait, there's a save involved? So he gets to save?
Yep. It's half damage if he saves.
He saves, so he takes 12 damage.
Boo!
Balls.
Boo earns.
You guys have like warts and stuff on them. These are really gross models.
They really harm.
They've got like pimples and blisters.
Zook! This guy here just got blasted with lightning again. He's looking pretty bad. He's covered in burn marks, and he's got your arrow in him, and he's not looking happy.
Sorry, I couldn't be your flanking buddy there, Zook.
Zoo.
Nobody wants to stay close enough to these guys to let me get my bonus damage.
Well, it's because if we stay close to them, we're going to get lightninged.
Look, that's
I'm
not my
running
problem.
as fast as I can, okay?
That's all right.
Running around at
I'm
the speed
gonna
of sound.
I'm just gonna
Heavy
fling an
armor
arrow at him,
content.
Okay,
and that'll hit.
that'll hit.
And the damage will be 7.
7 damage.
And then I'm going to take my movement and my bonus movement to get the way the hell back here.
And you launch your arrow, and you get him in the neck. And the blood starts to leak down the front of his chest onto his horrific hill giant nipples.
His man
And
boobs.
it is furious.
Oh, I bet it
This
is.
giant is enraged.
Uh,
And he hits both of you.
of course.
Hits. Okay.
Yes. Oh, they each get 2 great club attacks. They just didn't need them for Tarin, apparently.
What an ass.
Khalil,
Yo.
you're first. You take 15
You say-
damage.
Say 44, I was going to be very upset with
No,
you.
he clubbed you for 15. And Arik. 14.
14.
As he furious stomps forward with his club and just boom and then boom, left and then right. Knocks both of you just senseless with the back end of this great club. Eldove, your friends are getting pummeled to death by a giant. You want to do something about that?
Wait, my friends or my friend?
Damn,
Wow.
dude.
I know, right?
I didn't know you hated Arik that much.
Yeah.
And actually, do you like either of them?
I like that priest guy. He's pretty good.
What are you doing on your turn, though?
You're just bad because I was
just
doing
Arik
my
has to make a
job.
concentration save.
Anybody who's not Eldove who talks loses 2 class levels. Eldove, what is your turn?
I am going to shoot a scorching ray at this dude.
Okay. Would you be, like, bummed out if it missed and hit Khalil instead?
I would feel pretty bad about it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
I don't quite want to burn him alive.
He's got 5 hit points left, so
Oh, I wish I had known that first.
that'll do it. You blast the scorching ray out of your ring, and it whips around one side of Arik, and it whips underneath Khalil's legs, and all 3 of them blast into him.
Wait,
Just-
before you kill him, 1 second.
Nodal, why? Why?
Is this a surprise at this point?
That is a lot of ones.
They're all 2s, don't worry.
That is a lot of 2s.
No, he only had 5 hit points left. And the hill giant falls over and crashes to the ground. And that was probably the worst bludgeoning either of you have received in your life. That was pretty... Like, your head is still ringing from that.
Hey,
Try
yeah, I'll
taking
bad, yeah.
two
probably
of them.
stumble. Probably kind of punch drunk, stumble my way back to the boat.
Traeger, once again, looks terrified.
Just another day in the office.
You are literally 1 hour away from the Knolls. And then this happens.
Tarin is going to just take the boat and pull it up on the shore and collapse in a heap in the front of it.
Okay.
I get back in the boat and I smile at Traeger and it's like, we got him, don't worry.
Hey,
And
hey,
he
hey,
looks-
second wind.
Like, he's shaking with hysterics at this point. Like, he hates everything that you people are doing to him.
I burned my
the-
second wind
the
to put
good
myself
thing
back
about
up to
this-
40 hit points.
Okay.
Is that once we get to the plantation and offer to like, hey, why don't you stay here? He's never gonna want to come back with us.
Probably.
Hey, do you
So-
want to go back on the river?
What's next?
Well,
The
Sure,
Giants
yeah,
didn't
I
have
wanna-
shit.
yeah. Do they have
Well,
anything?
I mean, they don't have any possessions except for their filthy loincloths and their great clubs. But rooting around, underneath one of them, like putting your hand up in the folds of fat. I'm gonna say Eldove's
Ew.
doing this since he's standing there.
Oh, Zook ran up. Zook wanted to investigate.
Zook, you crawl up
Yeah.
into the folds of fat on this hill giant, and it's nice and snug up there. Smells faintly
Take
of
a nap.
cheese, but and you come back out holding what you now know to be a sending stone.
What kind
What,
of
sending
cheese?
stone?
Bromunda cheese?
It looks identical to the stones that you found in the one that you gave the Humberth.
Am I able to tell whether or not it's been used today?
You are not.
I'm going to go over to Tarin. I'm going to say, Tarin, we've got a sending stone.
I need a minute. Hold on. And he has a flask in his hand.
Well,
And all of this talking of needing a
Yeah,
minute
but you
and
don't know
hold
what the
on.
fuck a sending stone is.
Anytime you guys make a comment like that, Traeger like retreats more and more into his just hysterics. He is now seeing the people who are vowed to protect his life getting clobbered by hill giants and eaten up by hyenas, and he's pretty sure none of you are making it back alive.
All right. Well, while the captain is temporarily incapacitated, Zook and Eldove get along pretty well, so he would probably say, "Hey, what is this?"
I'd say that's a sending stone. There's probably one of those on the other side that those giants were talking to.
No, the giants were arguing with each other at the boulder. The giants were very clearly arguing amongst themselves. You found this
Either
sending
way.
stone folded up under one of the rolls of fat under its belly.
Either way, they have a sending stone.
They
so they might have killed someone who took it, or...
Do you want to send a message, and do you want to try to see who's on the other side of this thing?
I think we should probably tell everyone else before we make that choice.
Alright, fair enough. Is there any... Zook doesn't know what a sending stone is other than what it sounds like. Does it give away location or anything like that?
You do know what it does, because you were with Eldove when he had his identified. It is a magic device. They come in pairs, and you can send messages back and forth between them once per day.
Okay.
So
where's the
before
paired one?
I start taking a short rest, I'm going to use my remaining spell slot to do Ascending to Balin and tell him encountered gnolls and giants on the way up the river. Group's fine, little beaten up. Reply 25 words or less.
And the reply is, okay.
Me and Balin, man, we have the right idea on sending stones.
Oh wait, I don't have a. Sorry, I don't have a slot. I forgot to use the Misty Step, so that never happens. Never mind.
See what I mean
You
about
thought
always
that
trying to get one over on me, Nick? See what I mean now?
I just forgot.
What? What did I do?
So
Darren
it's
just thinks that happened in his concussion haze.
So they're very clearly
I gotta
like
tell
they've dragged
Balin.
this rock from out of the river and up.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
They have rolled or dragged this boulder from somewhere over here. You see the path of it has been dragged very far across the sand. They managed to get it through the water and get it to this spot.
But there's nothing
And then they
otherwise.
stopped here and started to argue.
They stopped here, and this is where you came up on them.
That's where we came up on them.
So I saw Khalil and Arik take hits from that club, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like they.
I'm gonna offer each of them a swig from my flask.
I like that Tarin is just turning into more of an alcoholic every session.
Yeah.
I will politely refuse, saying I do not drink on duty.
And I politely refuse, saying I don't do that anymore.
All right, more for me.
The alcoholic
Eldove-
priest with the
Eldove
heart
will
of
take
gold.
The flask.
You're not offered a swig from the flask.
And then the
Eldove
giants
takes on his own flask.
get back up as zombies. Everybody roll initiative again.
Yay!
But yeah, Tarin isn't interested in doing anything until we've had a short rest.
So is that what you're
Because
doing?
he needs it at this point. I don't know about anybody else.
I'm
Wait, were
all
you being
for that.
real about the zombies?
It's an hour.
I'm trying to discern like what they were trying to do with the rock, but like I don't know.
Trying to make this more
I don't
shape.
know.
Here's the thing, I'm not 100% certain Brick was lying about the zombies.
No, I was. I'm trying to move you guys along.
I-
What happens next? What's the next course of action?
I can't.
I'm just gonna
discern what they
examine
were
that
trying to
rock.
do.
Is there anything about it other than it's a rock?
And it's been dragged.
No, it's just
And it
been
looks like
dragged
the
to that
others.
position.
Can we tell anything looking off in the direction that it was dragged from? Or do we just see the path going off as far as we can see?
It's exactly like you said. You see the path going off to the edge of your vision.
We might want to go check out the start of that, otherwise we're gonna just keep ending up with giant fights.
Well, I mean, we want to get to the plantation first, so...
How far are we from the plantation?
You have to, difficult to say. It was supposed to be a journey of about 3 or 4 days up this river, and you've been journeying for about half a day.
Oh,
I mean, it's not going to be hard to find this on the way back. And I'll point to the huge rut cut by the rock.
But there's not any certainty that whatever's back there will still be there when we get back.
I mean, we already left one possible treasure or whatever, Knoll Lair death behind us, not following one of these leads. So I'd, stick with what works.
So let's not follow two.
So if no one objects, I'm going to take a short rest, and if that works, I would like to roll some hit dice.
Okay, so
Yeah,
are you taking a short rest? Are you polling while this happens, or are you
No.
stopping here?
I mean, because I don't think I can. I'm not going to make someone else row at this point because I think multiple people need a rest.
I'll volunteer to row because, like, I haven't.
It's been about a minute. Taryn, you feel very sleepy.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, that's true.
So, okay, short rest happens. Everybody gets their short rests. Go ahead and throw your hit die if you want.
Yeah, I'll throw a hit die.
That helps. 7, 8.
You know what? I screwed up my hit points. I don't remember what I was at.
Oh
Iron
no!
back full.
Look at these people.
Back. I'll roll 2 more.
That
Do we get any kind of
5, I
sweet
think.
heal bonus from our cleric in the party?
No.
I said I was going to cast what is it, Prayer of Healing on everyone.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that. If Fred was with you, you would have got a bonus, yes, because he's a bard.
Well, I was also looking for the spell. So.
Nodal, what are you doing?
I'm shaking a bunch of bacon.
Don't do that. Or mute your mic
The
first.
6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting mod.
Okay, yeah, you can roll that. You can cast that.
So everyone gets back. Ooh, 4 plus 6, 10 hit points.
Oh, wow. I wish I had known that before I rolled my hit dice, because that would have put me to full.
Do I get any spell charges back?
Nope, not till long rests.
Not so long rest? Okay.
You're very quiet. Are you far from your mic?
I am right next to my mic right now.
Okay, so short rest is ended. You're
Yep.
going into late afternoon.
The only thing I'll do before leaving then is cast Detect Magic and go over the entire area of the battle, see if there's anything we missed.
Okay, that's going to take probably about another hour to cover all this territory with Detect Magic.
I thought it was like a 60-foot radius.
Like, I mean, just define area of the battle. Like, there's
just-
two dead giants in a rock. What are you hoping to find?
I'm going to look at the 2 dead giants in a rock and then just see if there's any magic on any of them.
The 2 dead giants in a rock are not magical.
Okay, let's get going.
So we're pushing forward because we want to get the old man, and then we're going to see if we can catch anything on the way back. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll row again.
I'm
Fun
doing
keeping
my
on.
best to console, I can't remember his name.
Traeger.
Freaked out guy.
And
Traeger.
it's not helping.
Yeah, I know it's not. But I'm a priest, and I figured that's what I would do.
And you continue
That's
pulling down the
specified,
river.
I offer Traeger a shot at my flask.
And after a couple more hours of pulling, when you go into early evening, you start seeing the rocks again, more and more frequently, until they reach the density that they reached earlier. And now the sun has gone down. It is nighttime.
Make camp.
Yeah, pull the boat over, find a place that looks like we'll have good vision of their surrounding terrain.
You're
So
in the
you
middle of a
think-
flatland desert.
Okay.
But there's lots
Well-
of rocks around.
Oh, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think Zook has the best eyes, right? Like in character, that's been my what I've noticed. Is Zook is the first one to usually spot things.
But
Between perception
I mean-
and night vision, I'm usually the best.
yeah, he's the scout on your ship. So.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Fly on Zook. Zook, head up. You have 10 minutes. Go ahead and just fly around, scout everything up from the air, and then I'll use my other spell slot to do the sending to Balin.
And his response is okay.
Okay.
Zook,
Alright,
roll me
so-
a perception check.
There'll be 16 plus 21 plus 24.
Off in the distance, and what looks like a clearer area of this rock field that you're looking at, you see a fire, and around the fire, you see about 12 figures.
In what direction?
That would be to the...
Like
You're heading
further
north?
upstream?
It would be to your northeast. So yeah, like upstream and inland a bit.
When you say figures, do they look human size, giant size, or can I tell from this distance?
They look like humanoid figures. They don't look like they're giant shaped, but it's difficult to judge size in this light and at this distance.
And what is the range about? Like way off in the distance?
Difficult to tell. I mean, you only have dark vision out to 60 feet, and beyond that, you have bad, unless you're using some kind of magical vision.
No.
You see the faint flickering of a campfire, and you see the humanoid figures. You cannot make out any details or anything of that nature.
All right. Well, I will report back that we're not alone. There's company further up, and they may be able to come see it. They may be able to spot us if we make a campfire.
Yeah, probably no fire tonight then.
Well, and who knows if they're on the move at night.
It's weird that they're not sticking to the river. I don't know where. I mean, fresh water, it's a lot harder. I don't know. Should keep a watch, but I'm not going to be too worried about it for now.
Okay. So who's got first watch?
How many watches do we need? 4 for an 8-hour rest?
How many would you like to set?
I'm pretty sure it's you can rest 6 hours and then to get everything back, right? A long rest
Nope.
is 6 hours of rest plus
8 hours.
8 hours.
For a
Okay,
long
so
I'm
rest.
at
5
full-
watches.
I'm at full hips right now,
Yeah, so am I. So,
so
I'll,
I
yeah.
I'll
can take
volunteer
first
for a
watch.
Okay.
I can take a
take
watch
second.
as well.
Well, Tarin needs to get hit dice back, so we will take no watch then.
Okay, so Khalil, Orphan, and Zook in what order?
I'll take first.
Okay, Zook, roll me percentile dice.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, what?
2d10.
I don't think we have.
2d10.
We don't have
to
a
tell
10,
which one is the
10.
100.
Grab 2d10
10
of different
bags.
colors. Tell me which one is the 10s and which one is the units.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a yellow one. You roll your blue one and your yellow one, or my green one and a yellow one.
I think I have a blue. I don't have a blue D10. Just gonna grab one.
Grab any d10, I don't care. There you go.
No.
Which one's 10s? What color?
Green is 10s and purples are 1s.
Okay.
That's awesome. 27.
27, okay. Zook, your watch is uneventful. Who's got second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Alright, Orphan, do the same thing. Percentile dice.
Alright.
Oh, well here I'll leave them.
Same thing. Green is going to be 10s, purple's 1s. 24.
24? Okay. And your watch is also uneventful. Who's got third watch?
I do.
Do the same
Khalil
thing.
human.
Green
Yes.
sands,
Khalil is human.
purple. 90!
99.
Freaking 9!
Khalil, roll me perception check. DC 20.
Perception DC 20?
Yes.
Nope. That's a 13.
Is everybody sitting in the boat taking their rest?
No, we dragged the boat on
Yeah, we dragged
shore
the
and made
boat up.
camp.
Okay, where's the boat? Like
No,
here?
I'll draw it. Can you unlock drawing tools and I can draw it?
Yeah. I can give you a promotion. That'll work. Doing. Just don't flip the
Congratulations
table,
on your promotion, Captain Tarin.
or I will destroy you. Yeah, go ahead. Draw the boat out. Everybody put yourself where you're going to be on the shore.
Okay. Did you say that there was a rock around? Or is this like flat area?
Right here by the river, there's not.
Okay.
But when you look inland, you see the rocks get denser.
No, I'd probably be sleeping right next to the boat.
Where's the other two? Wait, can you put the NPCs down?
Yeah. I mean, where do you want them?
I don't care.
Well, definitely put Trigger in the boat. Which one is he?
Trigger's in the boat?
He's green.
Okay, then Moss is over here hanging out next to Khalil.
Yeah, and Zook is just kind of tucked into here.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Sounds bad.
Okay, Moss, or Haas, Moss, I'm in sweet good at names now. He's asleep.
Is it Haas or Moss?
Toss.
Haas.
Okay.
Traeger is also asleep. And 8 needs to be rolled. 6. Khalil, you're the only one awake right now.
Yeah.
And suddenly 3 arrows come whistling out of the sky.
Oh.
2 of them land in your sleeping companion.
Ross is having a bad
The last one buries itself right into Traeger.
Again?
I randomly generated to see who would get hit by arrows, and I'm sorry, it just happened.
We're just lucky all 3 didn't go into Traeger.
If he
So-
dies, we're just calling it a session.
Traeger takes the arrow to the chest and immediately wakes up and screams, and Haas does much the same. Probably need to get some initiative from you cats.
Bloody hell.
If he dies, we're going back and we're investigating that path.
Oh, good. Awesome.
So how much rest have I?
Nobody's
have I
gotten the
got?
benefit of a long rest. You were interrupted in the middle of the night.
At least I got my short rest, though.
You got the benefit of a short rest, but not a long rest. Eric, what's your initiative?
13.
Spell shit's back.
13.
More effing noise.
Tarin.
Huh?
Sorry, I haven't seen yet. It would be a 10 again.
10. Zook.
17.
17. Why am I doing this backwards? I'm an idiot. Oh, well, I'll go bottom up this time. Orphan.
24.
Eldove.
5.
Didn't cheat this time, huh?
Didn't
He's
say
trying
shit
something
when that
new.
24 came up. Didn't say shit.
Khalil.
I'm at 17 as well. I'll be going after Zook probably because Zook. I
Oh,
think
this
is
is
like
that garbage man with a 17.
Okay. I get to get more gnolls out of my chest. I love it.
I really
This is
wish
what
I had
happens
fucking-
when you don't investigate gnolls.
Right?
Traeger gets a arrow in the chest.
Oh, damn it. It's going to spawn a rock, too, though. I don't want that. Oh, no, sorry. That was the hyena that accidentally spawned the rock. That's fine.
yeah, it's the hyenas that spawned the rock.
So there's no rocks around here? Because that was fun for me.
No, right next to the river, there's not. When you look further inland, a couple 100 feet or so, there are.
That's not going to help.
But yeah, it is very dark outside. So if you don't have dark vision, even with dark vision, it'll be difficult to see. But there's moonlight, so you can see the shapes of these gnolls. And yeah, they've got spears and longbows. That was fun. So that was their surprise round. So Orphan.
Okay. Alright, so
Oh, it's going backwards. Okay.
Yeah, I did it backwards for some reason.
Yeah.
Trigger's hit. Is he out?
He's
Do I need
out.
to- okay. Do I need to stabilize him?
If you don't, he's gonna make death saves.
All right. That'll be my first action again.
Okay.
Here
Or
we go
I'm
again.
always worrying about people dying.
Next thing. Okay. Next time we have to put the boat upside down and put Traeger under it.
You know,
With
the
full
funny thing
cover.
is I thought about suggesting that and then didn't.
Is that?
That's a 19.
I gotta reroll that.
That look like a 19 to me.
Looked like a legit 19 to me, but what am I gonna do?
I didn't see it before Nick picked it up. So
It
go
was
ahead and roll
kind of on the corner.
How about I be the judge of what needs to be re-rolled? Okay, that's fine. So you stabilize Traeger, but again, he's bleeding, and he's already like lost half his blood. The man's running on fumes at this point.
Poor Traeger.
Zook,
We've got more magic to pump.
you
him up with.
snap
We're
awake,
fine.
and you vaguely see the shapes of these gnolls out there. And just so everybody's aware, I did cancel out their advantage with disadvantage because it is dark, and they are more than
Oh.
60 feet away.
Be right back.
Zook, if you try to attack them from this range, you do so at disadvantage because it's dark, unless you get within 60 feet of them.
Well, 60 feet.
12 squares.
So yes, I mean, you
That's
you don't have to step in like right here, but they've all got longbows.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna take half my movement and hop on top of the boat
Okay.
and launch one right here. He's within 60 feet, so
Okay, roll it.
So they have longbows, so they can't move and shoot.
and that'll be 18.
18 will hit.
And that'll be for 7 damage, and then I'm going to take the last half of my movement to just kind of whoop right back here.
Okay.
Actually, it's not even the whole half of my movement. It's I can dash, so I'm going to actually dash. Yeah. I'm just going to beat shield him. Okay, so 7 damage to this guy.
Okay, let me go ahead and... Khalil.
Oh, and I shout, 4 at a distance, because I know not everyone even has night vision. So I say 4 at a distance.
Khalil, if you attack, you do so at disadvantage because you do not have dark vision. Did McDohl drop again? Where'd he go?
Yeah, he said you'd be right back.
Oh. Well, we'll just all sit here very quietly until he comes back to take his turn.
Wait, is this
I
Noel
said
dead?
quietly!
Which crashed on me.
Is that Noel dead?
No, none of them are dead.
That's the boss was still sitting around.
Was he? What's he doing
Looks
here?
like it.
Look at him! He's like, "Bleh." No, go away. You're gone.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Lying there dead like a boss.
Like a dead boss. So,
You guys got 3 more days of this, so...
yeah, I'm gonna have to start scrounging for arrows here in a minute. This is I should have specified that I'm bringing an extra quiver of arrows.
They all have
Yeah, they've got
bows. We
bows.
can take their arrows once we kill them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. There was a
Go,
claw
go,
at the
go,
door.
go, 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 go. Don't answer your door when you're playing D&D. What's wrong with you, man? You got more important things to do. Be like Jehovah's Witness, more like suck my butt witness.
All I can really do is go 60 feet and wait till my next turn anyway. I'm sorry.
You want to ready in action?
I mean, you can attack, but you do so at disadvantage because you can't see.
No, I'm not going to attack.
Just stay there.
You gonna ready in action?
Okay.
Can't really radiant action if I'm spending all my movement to get up there.
Yeah,
you dashed.
he double up.
I didn't.
Oh,
No.
movement. Gotcha.
Okay.
More effing nulls.
I need 4d8s.
Anybody else thinking that this is a really bad idea?
That's a miss.
I'm just about ready to throw Traeger off the side of this freaking canoe, I tell you what.
That's a hit.
It's okay, the local
That's a
wildlife
miss.
is going to do that for us.
That's a hit.
Although I guess he has value as, like, extra armor.
Khalil.
Yo.
4 damage.
Owie!
All 4 of these gnolls roll back with their longbows and launch arrows, and one of them hits Khalil, and the other one hits Traeger.
Really? Oh my god.
And he's like a pincushion. I swear to God, I'm randomly, there's 7 of you, I'm rolling a d8 and re-rolling 8, and it keeps coming up 4 over and over and over.
That's really funny.
It's pretty funny. So yeah, Khalil, you took an arrow, and Traeger took an arrow, and the other 2 arrows just clattered against the ground here. Arik. You have a turn here.
Alright. Who are our archers again?
Who what?
Who are the archers again?
I'm
No.
essentially an archer.
Tarin's essentially an archer, too.
Yeah, the 2 mages, and then I'm actually an archer.
But Traeger just took another grievous arrow to the gut.
Oh, did he really?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I mean, it makes sense. They're mostly trying to concentrate their fire around this boat, and Traeger's the only one in the boat. So I guess it kind of makes sense, but...
Can we flip the fucking boat over on someone's next turn?
Arik could do it right now, but then Traeger would have to make death saves.
I wanted to do a thing this turn, but
You
I
can
don't
still
want
do
him
it.
to die.
I mean, Word of Healing is a minor.
Bonus, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, bonus. Wrong edition.
Oh,
That's 4th edition, yo.
Yeah, that's why you'd have. That's the good reason to have both of them prepared.
and I do. All right. Yeah, let's do that.
How many spell slots do you still have?
No. Because I want to cast 2. That would be casting 2 spells then.
You could, yeah, you can only cast a cantrip if you cast it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can cast a cantrip then. All right.
Yep, you can
So
cast.
here's
a
what
bonus
I'm gonna
if you-
do.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Traeger
Okay.
to stabilize him. So,
And how many hit points does that give back? Because Haas, you can select multiple targets with that, right?
Yeah, that's
no,
the
it's-
bonus action 1 target
yeah.
at range.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.